You knew me in the quiet, before the glow, before the late nights, before the show. You saw the early morning, the doubts to climb, but you walked away right before the shine. Funny how timing rewrites a story. You left too soon to see the glory. You missed my best version. You left too soon, before the sky opened, before the bloom. You missed my best version. Now you can't return the fire you walked away from. Finally learned to burn. Gonna learn to burn. I remember the silence when you walked out the door. Thought I'd break down like the times before, but every lonely evening built another piece of the woman standing right here in front of me. I turned every scar into strength again. You watched the storm but missed the wind. You missed my best version. You didn't stay for the brighter mornings after the gray. You missed my best version. Now I finally see some people leave before destiny. Oh, but not my rise. Some love walks away before the surprise. If you see me shining somewhere in the crowd, just remember softly you chose to walk out. You missed my best version, and that's the truth. The woman I became outgrew you. You missed it.
Didn't ask permission.
My hustle didn't wait for approval. Did it all on my own. Why they asking for passes? I was building the throne. My hustle didn't wait for approval. Didn't knock, didn't ask. If the door wasn't open, I was breaking the glass. They was watching my moves like the clown was illegal. But the work of my shadow turned the grind to a sequel. Late nights, blue lights, stacking every brick while they chasing attention. I was birthed in the script. I was birthed in the script. Every doubt on my way, build a stronger design. Not a crown sitting heavy, but if it's just fine, I don't borrow the spy. I manufacture the glow. Every step that I take, turn a whisper to a show. Didn't ask, didn't wait. My hustle didn't wait for approval. No committee involved. Every risk that I took turned a dream to evolve. My hustle didn't wait for approval. Not a proof in the rise. All the nights they ignored turned to gold in my eyes. the chemistry. Every closed door built a better me. They talk loud numbers, but the math ain't right. You can't shortcut hustle to a quiet night. Every little step turn a path to a lane. Every lesson learned put a spark in the flame. I don't chase applause, I collect the respect. By the time they notice, I'm already next. I'm already next. I'm already next. I'm already next. No permission, just vision. My hustle didn't wait for approval. Now the skyline mine. Every risk that I took turned to perfect time. And my hustle didn't wait for approval. Now the crown sits tight. Every quiet sacrifice built the life inside. Oh, no cosign, just timing. Oh, no cosign, just timing. Oh, no cosign. Hey, never needed approval.
The room was quiet, but the air felt loud. Your eyes looked distant, somewhere in the crowd. You held my hand, but not the same. Like something fragile had already changed. Fading before you spoke. Some endings arrive before they're known. Our last kiss tasted like goodbye, even before you walked away. Like something in the silence had already slipped away. Our last kiss tasted like goodbye, sweet and bitter at the same time. The kind of love you feel leaving before it crosses the line. Your jacket on the chair still held your scent, a ghost of the moments we once spent. You said you loved me, but your voice was slow, like every word was ready to go. My heart already knew what you'd say. Some love fades before the day. Our last kiss tasted like goodbye, like rain before the storm, like warmth fading slowly from something once warm. Through the quiet in my mind, I'll remember that final kiss and the truth it left behind. Our last kiss tasted like goodbye, even though we tried. Some love leaves softly before it dies. Our last kiss tasted like goodbye, said you love me so easily. Your fingers tracing circles in my hand, like every promise was already planned. But something in your eyes turned away. Your voice was sweet, but your heart delayed. Your lips lied, even when you said my name. Every kiss tasted sweet, but it carried pain. Your lips lied, while your arms held tight. Some love feels warm, but it hides the night. With the radio low, singing every word like you never go. But truth moves quiet under melodies. Sometimes love fades in harmonies. I heard the distance in your sigh. Your touch stayed close, but your soul said goodbye. Your lips lied, even when they smiled. Every little moment felt so fragile. Your lips lied, and I finally see not every promise belongs to me. Maybe love can whisper before it leaves. Maybe truth hides between the beats. If I hear your voice again across the night, I'll remember softly what didn't feel right. Your lips lied, but my heart was true. Every fragile promise, I believed in you. Your lips lied, but the truth remains. Some love disappears like summer rain. Your lips are slowly under yellow lights. Your shadow on the doorway, fading out of sight. I held the guitar closer, tried to play it strong, but every single chord was breaking into song. The melody trembling in my hands, like my heart already understands. This was the last song I sang for you under the midnight sky. Every word a whisper, every note goodbye. This was the last song I sang for you before the silence grew a melody of love I could never undo. the final melody still lingers on. If music could hold you just one more night, I'd keep that rhythm till the morning light. If you hear my voice someday in a distant bar, know that every song I sing still carries who you are. This was the last song I sang for you under fading light, a melody of love disappearing in the night. This was the last song I sang for you, and though we're through, every note I sing again will remember you. Our last song for you. The night was quiet when you walked away, your shadow fading down the hallway. I stood there frozen by the door, like love could linger just a moment more. Your name still echoing in the air, like the room itself still cared. I gave you my whole heart, every fragile part, every dream I carried from the very start. I gave you my whole heart, and now I see some love leaves quietly, but stays in me. Your jacket in the corner still holds your shade, like time forgot the path you made. I trace the silence where you stood, trying to understand if I loved you too much. Some memories glow long after goodbye, like stars in an empty sky. I gave you my whole heart, even when it broke, even when the silence was the loudest note. I gave you my whole heart, and though write your words still unsaid. The kettle keeps humming, but the room feels cold. Funny how silence can grow so bold. I thought love was steady like the tide and sand, but the ocean changed without a plan. My tears tasted like salt, falling slow tonight, like the ocean crying under moonlight. My tears tasted like salt, but the truth I know, some love drifts away with the tide's slow flow. You said forever, like the word was life, but forever vanished in a single night. The rhythm still plays from the radio sound, but the warmth you carry ain't around. Every heartbeat feels the cost of loving deep and loving lost. My tears taste like salt, rolling down my face, like the waves remember every sweet embrace. My tears taste like salt, but I'll be alright. Even broken hearts find the sunrise light. Even the ocean learns to heal after the storms it used to feel. If you hear my voice someday across the sea, know the love you left behind still flows in me. My tears taste like salt, but the tide moves on. Every rising morning brings a brand new dawn. My tears taste like salt, but my heart still stands. Even broken love can grow new land. Salt in the sea. I came through a text, and now I see some endings arrive quietly. You're good paying through a text, but one thing's true: a screen can't carry what we went through. Started with a notebook and a borrowed dream, a couple quiet victories nobody had seen. The world kept saying slowly, you should play it safe, but something in my heartbeat refused to wait. Yeah, every little step felt like a spark, every spark lit another path. I turned small wins into big plans, every inch became a mile, every doubt became a reason to go a little wild. I turned small wins into big plans, brick by brick, day by day. Now the road that once was narrow feels wide enough to stay. Nails wide enough to stay. Late nights on the kitchen floor, maps across the room, drawing bigger circles than the world assumed. They laughed at the beginning, said the dream was loud, but every quiet moment built me up somehow. Now the skyline's open like a brand new page, every fall set the stage. I turned small wins into big plans, every tear became a flame, every lesson I survived put my name into the game. I turned small wins into big plans, now the horizon's mine, every inch of courage built this climb. No spotlight, no applause, just believe through the If tomorrow brings another fight, I'll meet it with this fire. Every step that brought me here takes me higher. I turn small wins into big plans. Now the sky feels close. Every little victory built the path I chose. I turn small wins into big plans, and the climb goes on. Every risk I ever took turned my hope is strong. Monday you were calling, saying you missed my voice. Tuesday we were laughing like it was your choice. Wednesday came around and something felt strange. Thursday morning suddenly your number changed, babe. No goodbye message, no little excuse, just silence where you used to. You blocked me before payday, before the truth came through. Guess it's easier leaving when you owe someone too. You blocked me before payday, before the truth came through. Guess it's easier leaving when you owe someone too. You blocked me before payday, like you ran from the cost. Funny how love disappears when the bill gets lost. Forever like it meant something real. Now your silence louder than anything I feel. Did you think I wouldn't notice? Did you think I'd forget how you vanished overnight without paying your debt? Guess the truth showed up right on time, and your exit said more than the line. You blocked me before payday, didn't even try. Left a quiet message in the space of goodbye. You blocked me before payday, now I see it clear. Some people run fast when the truth gets near. Boy, you blocked me before payday, now I see it clear. Some people run fast when the truth gets near. Maybe I should thank you for making it plain. Some love walks out early to dodge the pain. If you hear this song someday on a late night drive, maybe you'll remember the truth you tried to hide. You blocked me before payday, but I'm doing fine. Some lessons to write right on time. No, you blocked me before payday, but the truth remains. Love don't disappear just because you change.